Ladies and gentlemen, we move on to our next contest. Contested at a catch weight of 140 pounds. Introducing first, out of the blue corner, holding an amateur record of 2 victories with just 2 defeats. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing 140.8 pounds. From Middletown, Connecticut, Erick Alvarado. And his opponent in the red corner, holding a combined amateur record of 11 bouts, standing 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing 139.4 pounds, fighting out of Lewiston, Maine. Here is Tyler Butterknife Smythe. And the referee in charge, John English.
Another big one here. Tyler Butterknife Smythe taking on Erick Alvarado.
Round number 1 here underway.
Again, 3 5-minute rounds on tap. We'll see if we go the distance here. So far we have not gone to a decision, albeit in one round or one fight of the professional ranks, but back-to-back after Brendan Oldenburg took the main event of the amateur ranks, beating Nate White earlier. We had 8 kickboxing matchups debuting here in the state of Maine. First ever sanctioned kickboxing matchups in state of Maine history.
Nice overhand right there by Tyler.
This went to 4 decisions and 4 finishes. So we've hit the 45-second mark in this contest, and again, very similar to the feeling out process that we've seen. And a very, very humid, muggy feeling here in this arena, which is the Armory, built in the 20s and officially opened up in 1922.
Single leg, stuffed by Erick, kind of throws him around.
You can see the prowess of Alvarado, too. A 2-2 record, but again, he had a perfect 3-0 amateur career. Be a big belt for his confidence in moving his career in that right direction. Currently ranked the number 38 ranked pro bantamweight in all of New England. Smythe, number 7th ranked in the pro flyweight division, according to Tapology and the most updated rankings as of yesterday. 29th card ever in Lewiston, Maine for New England fights of their 63 total. Alvarado's still in a good position too. The fans just waiting to erupt, but quelled a little bit with the heat. Smythe again working from his back against the cage. And some good
elbow.
Yeah, some great shoulders right into the face of Smythe. It's been a long day. I was trying to think of, I was thinking elbow too, and I'm like, no, that's not it internally. Just missing with that one. That could have been very bad for Smythe. Under 2 minutes left to go in the first round. Scheduled for 3.
Oh! Almost got him with that knee.
Glancing blow, just missing the temple by Alvarado. Again, Alvarado has not had a finish yet in his professional career, going the distance in all of his fights so far, his 4 prior. He's also won 2 straight, looking to make it 3 in a row. Back as an amateur, though, however, he did have 2 knockout wins. So he does have that in his bag of tricks. Oh, good uppercut, and then a good straight right. Back-to-back in succession by Alvarado. Alvarado, hailing from Mongoose Training Academy, down out of Massachusetts.
Looking for that like body shot there.
Good kick to the lead leg of Smythe. You can see the fans fanning themselves. Always reminds me of like a graduation in the heat of June where you have everyone fanning themselves packed into a gym.
10-second round. Nice jab to the body. Oh, head kick. Oh!
Will he have enough time?
Oh.
Smythe saved by the bell. Don't call him Screech. But was in a bad position, and likely Alvarado could have finished it, but the bell rings, and we go to round 2. But a pretty emphatic round, and emphatic round 1 victory for Alvarado. And you can see the blood coming from the eye as well. Smythe did not have a good first 5 minutes. Alvarado, though, calm, cool, and collected. And you wonder, Giuliano, if that swelling, too, or that mouse is going to affect his vision, too, because he's been getting shot after shot right there.
Yeah, that cut seemed to drop him, and then he got saved by the bell, I suppose.
John English again in the center of the cage. And we will start the next round. Catchweight bout, 140 pounds. Alvarado weighed in at 141 yesterday, 139.4 for Tyler
Oh,
Smythe.
big overhand right by Erick. Alvarado kind of backs him up to the corner. Nice little sprawl there. Tyler shoots in for that single.
Different eye that punch landed on, too, other than the one with the bleeding coming, which is his left. Or actually, his right eye, beg your pardon.
Picks him up and puts him down.
Excellently done from Smythe. We'll see if he can take advantage. Does get the back, but not necessarily in a position to go for any sort of finish at this point. He's going to have some work done. And just retreats right down to his backside.
Kind of sitting on him. He can spin around.
When he sat down, Smythe, he sat down too low and too high of a position for Alvarado, who's now able to get into a side control position if he just tweaks his lower half a little bit. He's almost laying on Smythe like he was on like a sectional on a couch for a second. Now works his way, quickly sliding almost to his back with the second hook, awaiting to go in with his left leg. Alvarado's right was locked in. He's just trying to see if he can hook that right foot with his left leg. Instead, Reigns punches down. Has to be careful, though, with that elbow. It was on the back of the head. A ton of time left in this round. 3 minutes remaining.
Erick Alvarado on the back here. Little pepper shots.
He's just trying to pin. You can see there, he's trying to pin that right hand of Smythe into the crutch of the knee so he can get cleaner shots, but Smythe now trying to get back to his feet. Alvarado wearing him back down again. Again, that right hook is in from Alvarado. Then loses it again.
Ooh, nice elbow.
And those are the ones that will just gash you and just make so much swelling on the face, too. You must have been cut around your eyes, right?
Actually, I've never been cut, no.
I got into a car accident one time right above my eye, and it gushes blood, too. You get anything right around the orbital bone, and, yeah, you're looking at a puddle of blood. I think the woman that hit me, I thought I might have died because there's so much blood, but just merely a flesh wound.
Merely a flesh wound.
Alvarado, who has looked strong in this one, as we're halfway through this bout. Halfway through, over halfway through round
Looking
number
for
2.
that guillotine. Oh, pops out. Nice little elbow again.
Love that, because again, with the perspiration that he's had, he slips out of that real quick, but then counters with a quick elbow.
Nice little spin around. Oh, nice little scramble there.
Smythe back to his feet, but in a bad position now,
Hard
eating elbows.
Slippery. Pushes him to the floor. Got some wrist control here on the outside. Nice little elbow once again.
We talked about Brandon Oldenburg bullying Nate White. This is more of a bully beatdown again. This time Alvarado taking that bully sort of role versus Smythe. Anytime Smythe breaks out and starts to get a little bit of space, smothered again by Alvarado, who just keeps him right there on the mat. More damage inflicted.
Ten-second bell here.
It has been excellent by Erick Alvarado to this point, though unable to get his first finish to this point in the match. Giuliano, if you're in the corner of Tyler Smythe, though, what are you telling him? Because he's got to win this one, he's got to go for at least the finish.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
I want to see Tyler use his jab more. I think he needs to use his jab, throw some more kicks. I think he should stop going for the takedowns.
Well, Erick Alvarado has never been finished in his career. In his 4 professional fights, all decisions, dating back to his amateur bouts, which he had 3, he was 3-0. If Tyler Butter Knife Smythe is going to win, he's going to have to change himself from a butter knife into maybe a machete. But when he does win in the professional ranks, all of the victories for Tyler Smythe have come by way of a finish. So if you're cheering from him wherever you may be on CombatSportsNow.com, first of all, we appreciate you joining us. But there is some optimism that if he can get the finish, that is his bread and butter. Though he has no answer for the riddle, the enigma that is Erick Alvarado in this one so far. Strong overhand right, though. Quick left.
Oh, nice shot to the body.
Giuliano, it's almost like Smythe heard you. Executing some good punches, some decent jabs.
Went for that takedown again, though. He rolls right to his back.
Alvarado almost seemingly wants him to get up on his feet, though he had been so effective on the ground.
There he goes, so let him up, let him up.
Tells John English is to get back to the feet. For Smythe, though, not probably the best game plan, though, eating more time off the clock that he wants to use to get the finish, which he desperately needs to this point. Good right, the takedown attempt thwarted, however. Here in Lewiston, Maine at the Armory, first time at this venue for New England Fights. NEF 63, cruel summer. And it's been a cruel temperature here at the venue. as it has just been hot with all the people here in attendance as well. Tickets on sale now for the next event for New England Fights, which will be back in Bangor, Maine. November 8th. Tickets already on sale on Ticketmaster.com. And I believe, Giuliano, it's going to be back in.
Crumbled him to the floor. Tyler's kind of curling up here. Erick Alvarado.
Good punches
has
there.
him in the corner. Looking to tee off.
Smythe looks like he's just trying to survive here. Under 3 minutes left to go in this one. The only question now is, can Smythe come up with a last-minute finish to pull out the W from the jaws of a defeat that he's facing? Or can Alvarado finish this one before the final bell? Oh, the elbow's vicious as Smythe crumbles, and it looks like this one could be close to finishing. Smythe just on one knee, just trying to defend himself.
Nice knee. I'd like to see Erick Alvarado go for the finish here. Land some powerful elbows from this position. He could definitely do that.
He wants to finish it, but he wants to do it on the feet, and Smythe does not want any part of that.
Yeah.
2 minutes remaining, less than. Hard to tell from our vantage point, but watching it, it almost looks like Alvarado's talking to him. Under 90 seconds left to go in this one. This catchweight bout at 140 pounds looks to be nearing another victory, which would be the third straight for Alvarado. Surgical in the precision from Alvarado. More elbows. Smythe doing all he can just to defend himself. He's got one leg tied up.
Still in great control is Erick, just kind of holding Tyler on the floor here for the last 25 seconds.
Smythe just has no answers. With the final moments of this one, an emphatic victory for Erick Alvarado. A late little flurry from Smythe, but little too late. And it will be a third straight win from the Connecticut native, Erick Alvarado. And also, barring something really unforeseen, a third straight unanimous decision victory. Well, we appreciate you joining us here. Again, as I talked about before, New England Fights 64 Call to Arms coming your way November 8th, 2025. It'll be at the Cross Insurance Center Ballroom in Bangor, Maine. Coming this November. Tickets on sale now at New England Fights. You get the links on from their Facebook page, but they're on sale now at Ticketmaster. Brian Stackwell, Giuliano Rossi, along with our great production team, Mike the Postman Simmons, Matt Mad Dog Nelson, and of course, the great Chris Resnick. Thanks to Matt Peterson and Nick DeSalvo for putting on another great show. As we get the tally of the official announcement, and we'll send it down to the dapper Matt Perino.
And gentlemen, after After 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 25-30, 25-30, and 26-30. All for the winner by unanimous decision, Erick Alvarado.
Erick Alvarado, 3-2 now, and we'll see him continue to ascend up the bantamweight ranks. Tyler Smythe drops to 5-7, and now another loss. As that is now, after that loss, 4 in a row for Smythe. He goes back to the drawing board on this one.